disappointed are you with it?
Nah, I heard that it was like 10 seconds to go. So I heard the click. So I was like, ooh, just like keep slipping and sliding and let's try to get through it and recover and then fight till the end for the 12. Was because I thought like maybe after the 8 count we were like equal on the scorecard. I thought I was a little bit ahead, but maybe because of the 8 count it was pretty equal. So I thought like at least you gotta fight till the end then. Even better for the crowd.
I wasn't scoring, I was enjoying the fight.
What was Rico doing so well to get the better of Usyk?
The movement, and he's chucking orthodox.
I did that conversation with HE. He told me to stop recording. That's stop.
Hey!
Ah, shit.
You see, that's the problem.
Well, I want to get back home alive.
Why? You know, man, you're good, man. You're good, man.
Hey. Do you think it was an early stoppage?
That was an early stoppage. They robbed that fucking guy.
Andy, what do you think of that fight?
Man, that was a crazy fight, bro. Rico really came over here to win, and he pulled out a really great show. But thank God that Usyk won, man. It was an amazing fight.
Do you think he was winning the fight, Rico?
I think it was 50-50, to tell you the truth, until Usyk came and he delivered that uppercut.
Do you think he should have been allowed to continue?
Yeah, maybe, but he was pretty hurt.
Tough to say.
Canelo, early stoppage that?
Huh?
Was that an early stoppage?
You know which car?
I don't think so. I think they say a brutal knockout.
Who's next for Usyk?
All the best for Usyk.
Who do you want to see him fight next?
Huh?
Who's next for him?
Oh, he can fight whoever.
Brian, what do you think of Rico tonight?
Rico fought his ass off, man. He had the style that was very confusing for Usyk, and gave Usyk a lot of problems tonight. But you know, it was an awkward fighter, but Usyk got the job done. So.
Do you think Rico should have been allowed to continue?
I believe that the round ended, in my opinion. If I'm telling the truth, I believe the round ended, and you know, I don't know. I don't know why the bout didn't ring. I think it was like 10 seconds left, and then I don't know. But yeah, that's how it goes. The stoppage. It's not my job to say if the ref did a good stoppage, but I thought the round ended.
The fight is over and the boxing world is still processing it, because several well-known voices had predicted this would go very differently. Some backed Rico with genuine belief, others questioned whether the fight should have happened at all. And a few broke down exactly why Usyk was always going to be the most difficult puzzle in heavyweight boxing. Here is what they all said, and how it looks now that the result is in.
I'm not trying to get a rise, I'm telling you.
So you think...
Listen, this guy...
You're going to back it... So Van Hoven would beat you then, right?
Mate, yeah, maybe so. But I'm telling you, he might beat you. He's going to beat Usyk.
Really?
Yeah.
How does he do that?
Just hit the guy.
The man who trained Rico, Peter Fury, was unambiguous before fight night. He said Rico had taken his preparation to a completely different level, 6 full months of dedicated camp, the fittest he had ever seen him, and a work ethic that impressed even someone with Fury's experience. He also made a point that many people dismissed too quickly. Rico's boxing ability was going to surprise people who only knew him from kickboxing.
You know, we've got an exceptional Rico, you know, he's gone above and beyond. And the reason, and look, he's not had a 3-month training camp, he's had a 6-month training camp for this. And the thing is, Rico is in the best condition, the best shape of his life. And believe me, he's impressed me with what I've seen. So, If he wins, fantastic. And if Usyk wins, it'll be a great performance from Usyk, because Rico is not just a kickboxer. You will see on Saturday night, this guy can seriously fight. He can box and he can fight. So we're in for a real treat with this one, and I can't wait to see it. And like he said, it's in the hands of the blessed Lord, and may the best man win.
Derek Chisora was not fully aligned with the general opinion going into this fight. While acknowledging that most people had their view already locked in, he suggested Rico carried enough genuine power to seriously trouble Usyk inside the ring. It was a take that raised eyebrows, but Chisora has been in the heavyweight division long enough to know what real punching power can do to any opponent, regardless of skill level.
Guy covers like that, and you find a guy like Usyk, you know, it's like having a heavy bag in front of you. Usyk will put punches together. He'll take what you give him. You know, he'll go to the body, he'll split the guard with the uppercut. You know, there's so many things he could do. And again, it's going to be not can he do it, does he want to do it? Does he want to do it, and how fast does he want to do it? Does he want to do it when the bell rings and go after? Then he breaks the guy down. I think the over-under is 3.5, right? Something like that. Then he breaks the guy down. He's got a shot for the under. Otherwise, it's going to be over. It's going to be an over, because he's going to, you know, he's going to use his jab. He's going to take a lay of the land.
Jared Miller backed Rico and made it simple Rico Verhoeven should not have been overlooked. He pointed to Rico's dominance in Glory and K-1, describing him as a true elite competitor at the top level of his sport. Miller acknowledged the predictions heavily favored Usyk, but he stood behind Rico based on genuine belief in his abilities, not just loyalty.
Rico is very game. He's not no punk. So I'm going to throw up one in the air and say Rico, man. I came up on the kickboxing scene with Rico Verhoeven, you know, Glory and K1. Phenomenal fighter in his respectable sport. If you want to go by the statistics, yes. The fight's favorite Usyk, yes. Usyk's supposed to win, all that, yes. We can say that, but I'm going with my boy Rico, man.
Teddy Atlas went straight to the technical reality. He explained exactly why Usyk remains one of the most difficult fighters in boxing to face at any level. Multiple attack angles, fluid combination punching, relentless body work, sharp uppercuts, constant movement, and a jab that sets everything else up. Atlas described these traits as the reason Usyk sits at the top of the heavyweight division, and why bringing a crossover background into that equation was always going to be an enormous ask.
What was your reaction when you saw that's the direction Usyk was going down?
Yeah, look, I think it was the same as kind of the rest of the boxing world. It was quite underwhelming. I even said to myself, I understand that he's kind of earned the right to do what you want, but I at least expected it to be some sort of active boxer, someone of some... Not to say I don't actually know much about Van Hoeven in terms of a kickboxer, of what his quality level is, but what I'm saying is I expected it to be someone of a decent caliber of a professional boxer. But if it's not, then fine. Look, do your thing, do you, and hopefully he returns to actual professional boxing against some of the top elites.
Liam Harrison echoed that sentiment from a different angle. He said the fight felt unusual to even imagine given how completely dominant Usyk had been in pure boxing. His ring intelligence and technical skill level placed him among the absolute elite of the sport, the kind of fighter that makes even experienced professionals look out of their depth.
And some of you might be right here. You're like, oh, 1 second. Alexander Usyk's done everything asked of him, whether that be as an amateur, whether that be in the cruiserweight division, and so far in the heavyweight division. Give him one. And I kind of see the argument for that. Look, I'm not saying I like it. I kind of see the argument for it. Tyson Fury had one, didn't he? Tyson Fury had a knock against Francis Ngannou as a heavyweight champion. So I don't see much difference between that and this, although that got critiqued as well. AJ, I guess, had one against Jake Paul. Again, I didn't see... I mean, people were complaining, but he still went and did it. So, look, Alexander Usyk has entertained me for, nearly a decade. And I always find it difficult, and I think I said this before in a video, I find it difficult to say anything negative about Alexander Usyk, anything negative at all. Would I like him to stay more busy? Yes. Would I like him to fight the next man up? Absolutely. But I don't think I'm going to crucify him for doing this. I don't.
So looking back at all of it, who called it closest? And now that the result is confirmed, what should Usyk's next move actually be? Drop your reaction in the comments. Hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications.